Right, we're on. Piece of game-changing golf advice for you. PGA Tour players, they sequence their golf swing very, very well. And when I say sequence, what I mean is we start the downswing, the lower half goes first. Now this piece of golf advice is what everyone does on tour, and this is what Jack Nicklaus talked about in his book, Golf My Way. Now this is just Jack telling you about the way he played golf. Doesn't mean this is how you have to do it, but most guys on tour through my studies do this. Hips. My hips turn as far away from the target as they will go without forcing my right leg to straighten or collapse, or throwing my weight to the outside of my right foot. At the completion of the backswing, my hips have turned at least 45 degrees, possibly more. Certainly on a full drive, my hips have turned well behind the ball. Jack's hips have turned well behind the ball on the backswing with driver, but he feels as though his right hip turns away past 45 degrees, and when most amateurs do this, past 45 degrees, the right shoulder, big turn of everything, and then to start the downswing, what happens? That. No more. No more of that on this channel. So, big turn, no more of that, and more of that. Okay, so there. That was good. What did I do that tour players are doing? Tour players are doing this, but it doesn't mean that means we can't do it. You know, the average amateur golfer can do this, absolutely. Watch this. Mike Malaska talked heavily about this as well. Up the top, Jack Nicklaus's trail hip turning, turn, 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 turn. Hips turn, 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 turn. Right shoulder, turn, 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 turn. And then when you get to there, leave it all there. Just leave the right hip there, leave the right shoulder back, and start down. Now that's crazy, but start down. As we start down with the hands for 6 inches or so, the body moves left, which leaves the trail hip back and the right shoulder back, so there's less chance of that action. So you've got yourself nice and deep with your turn. I'm going to tell you how to do this in just a second. You've got yourself nice and deep with your turn. You've left it all there as you've come back down, and then you can let things go. So you're there, 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 there. Keeping the right shoulder and right hip back. Did you hear that? Did you hear how good that was? How did I do that though? What was my swing thought to make that happen? How can I prevent the trail shoulder and the trail hip and the trail knee from just that deep position kicking out to go back at the golf ball? Simple, simple swing thought. Keep your back to target. Keep your back to target. Watch this. Address the ball. Take my address position. Great. Ensure my trail hip. So my right hip and my club head move away in one go. And right shoulder. So it's all one piece takeaway. It's all moving away in one piece. One. Get to the top there. Jack Nicklaus also mentioned that he gets as large a hip turn as he possibly can without the centre of his spine moving off the golf ball. The upper part of his spine. So lower neck moving off the golf ball, so there's no movement here. There's the upper spine there. There's no movement here to get that hip to turn. He's there with the hip turning. So he stays really, really centred. That is key. We can all do that. We can all do that. Place an alignment cane down. Let me grab one. That'll be a 6-iron then. Stay centred to that 6-iron shaft with the upper spine there. Right shoulder turns, right shoulder, right hip turns, turn, 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 turn. You can see how centred I am from there. Now my back faces the target. My back is towards my intended target, and then I'm going to start down. I'm going to feel as though I just do that. I'm going to feel as though my hands just come down there, and my back is still to target. My shoulders have stayed closed there as the hands come down. This shoulder turn I maintain there. So now shaft on the ground and shoulders match up as I start the downswing just for 6 inches or so. There, look at that. There, and then I'm here and I can then let it all go, and I'm going to attack that golf ball more from the inside now. Much more chance now of attacking that golf ball from the inside. There, up to top, shoulders now parallel, fully turned, hips 45 degrees or more, starting the downswing, hands come down, this shaft goes towards target, there, 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 but I feel as though all I'm doing is hitting a golf shot, leaving my back towards the target. There, back to target, there, back to target. So I feel as though impact my back is towards target. Another great shot, little draw. Yellow Titleist Pro V1 with a crack in it. Wow. I really felt on that shot there as though my back faced the target as I hit the ball. Now that is impossible to do. But in order to, if you capture that feeling, the right hip will stay back, the trail shoulder will stay back, and it's only for the first 6 inches of travel. It's there, and it's the first 6 inches there, and then we start to go. But if I feel as though my back is facing target all the way to impact, you can see how everything's going to stay back. So I feel as though my back's at impact, I feel as though my hips are still closed at impact there, but of course in reality it's only for the first 6 inches, and then things open up and explode. Back to target. Set myself, I've got an 8 iron here. This is the same with driver, because that will be in the comments. There, and I feel as though my back's towards target. There. I feel as though impact my back's towards target. The reality will be that into this. But feel as though back's towards target, holding that trail hip and right shoulder back just through that simple sensation. And there's the cracked yellow Pro V1 drawing its way down that fairway. That's good, eh? That's good, that just simple. It's technical. I've got to keep this back and I've got to keep that back to be able to come down here to then throw the club out. Or I just keep my back towards target, and that's the feelings, and that happens. So it's understanding behind it why you're doing what you're doing, break it all down, keep your back towards target. My back to target, if my back stays towards target or the feeling of it, then my right hip's going to stay further back and there's less chance of both spinning out. So back to target. So good. So good. I love that. I love these findings. You know, I'm centred to the top cane. So the three things, the three main things that are happening there that I'm feeling when I keep my back to target. And all these three things happen at once, which is why having simplifying the thought is much better. So up to the top there, my upper spine stays in line with my 6 iron shaft there. Good. So my right hip, my right shoulder, stay back. The three things that are happening there, this line here of this shaft that I'm holding across my shoulders, matches with my 6 iron on the ground. I then keep it parallel to that for 6 inches, which keeps the right hip back and the right shoulder back, basically back towards target. The hands then lowered down naturally because they can't go out that way because everything's going towards target. There, that's the three things. 1, 2 in this shaft, 3, hands are coming down naturally because of that, and then let it go. But I try never to let it go. I try to keep my back towards target. They're all touching each other. Wasn't that mad? That was just madness. All that technical crap put into one simple move, back to target. Guys, I've got a little orange training aid for you that I'm going to leave on the screen right now. You must get one of these. And it's not just a door wedge. Just wanted to put that out there. It's incredible. Click it now, treat yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.